Howdy! So this is a camera test using the iPod Touch 7th generation. And a funny story before I continue on. So I ordered this thing off of eBay. And you're probably wondering, oh, why do you use eBay? Why don't you use Amazon? Well, here's the reason. Believe it or not, on eBay, this was pre-owned by the way, and it's a bit cheaper on eBay than it was on Amazon. Because on Amazon, you can buy these things for like hundreds of dollars. But for this, I bought it for like 75. Well, technically 79, including tax and all that. And the previous owner who had it, he listed it on the site saying, your turns on and works fine, selling for parts. And I was worried. I was like, oh shit, am I going to get scammed? But no, it works just as advertised. It's like a little dirt on the camera. And the problem I had with this was, when I first turned it on, it booted fine, but a lot of apps were missing. Like the camera was missing, the App Store was missing, a lot of this other stuff, because this was mainly a Tractor Supply Company owned iPod Touch, which makes no sense, but whatever. So I had to go through a lot of hoops, technical hoops, get this thing up and running. So I had to do a factory data reset. And then when I did that, I'm not sure if you guys have ever encountered this. If you have any Apple products, iPod Touch, iPhone, iPad, whatever, where you have to go through this thing called remote management, where you have to put in the previous owner's email and password because they're like the main administrator of the Apple product. So I had to download a shit ton of apps just to find the right one that could bypass that. I tried contacting the seller on eBay. I'm like, okay, well, I'm having this problem where I need to put in an email and password for this Apple device. And do you have that information so that way I can proceed forward? But the previous seller never got back to me, and I had to use the wonderful world of the internet to figure out how to bypass that. So I did find an application, I downloaded it, and I skipped the MDM lock, and I was able to adjust the settings so that way it runs under my Apple ID. Now, I cannot use my main email because I don't know why. So I had to use my alternate email, which is the email that me and my friend created almost 10 years ago. And that's a long story, and it's another story for another time. Long story short, after I did the whole MDM lock bypass, I got this thing up and running the way I want it to run. So I will be using this for future videos. And because it is an Apple product, I know this is just me rambling on about the camera, but let me just say this. The camera works so much better than the Android products that I've used. So I've used an Alcatel Onyx as my phone. I've used that for a couple of videos. I've used that for TikToks. I was about to burp. That's why I was trying to hold it in. But Android products with their cameras, they're decent, but it's like in certain rooms in my house, the camera quality lags a little bit. And then there are times when it works fine. Like, for example, the Alcatel Onyx that I've used lags in certain rooms, and then it doesn't. And my tablet, which is the Samsung Galaxy Tab A, the camera quality is a bit better on that. And mainly because it's a Samsung product, and Samsung products, they try to copy whatever Apple does. It's like, oh, anything Apple can do, we can do better. And I guess that makes sense. I mean, Fish Titan literally said on her Discord server, Apple is the literal devil. And I don't see how that is, but okay. So yeah, I basically use both Apple and Android products. I use an iPod Touch for stuff, and then I use the Android stuff too. So yeah, everybody wins. But I will be using this for future videos. I'll be using it for maybe Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, ba 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 ba. And yeah. I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say. Because it's late at night at the time of recording this. Yeah. And maybe you guys can comment below what you think about this. Because I honestly like it. Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to say. The reason why I got this. Well, I already stated like the camera and all that. And because it is the latest version of the iPod Touch line of Apple products. And I still have my 5th gen. But here's the problem with it. It's old. Okay, it is an older generation of the iPod Touch Apple products. And another thing, it only goes up to iOS 9. This I have updated to the latest version, iOS 14.5. And I think I saw some leaks where they said that in September we might be getting iOS 15. I assume that this beast could support that because it is the latest version of the iPod Touch line. I think the 5th gen goes up to iOS 9. 6th gen, I believe, goes up to iOS 12. And then this one, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, goes up to the latest version of iOS, iOS 14. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. So peace